Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Chicago Bears and the Baltimore Ravens. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go through a driving rainstorm here in Baltimore. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. Into space. Inside the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 80 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Terrific play, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll run. It's the man from Virginia Tech, Paschal Tootin. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 4. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll take a shot for Watson. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up 3rd down.
So, Mike, you find yourself in some of these inclement weather games, whether it's rain or snow. Really, the challenge falls on the defensive side. They're usually more in a reactionary position where they got to change directions and they got to react to the plays and the movement of the offense. So what you want to do in these bad games is keep the ball underneath, tackle well in space, and say, okay, offense, snap that slippery ball one more time, throw it one more time. Just make them go the long way. Don't get them off the hook by giving them a one-play score.
22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Bears first down. Run over center now with Tootin. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 6. Back to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, But then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field. And this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
Here's Gibbs. And he'll take this one in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Ravens. His second touchdown of the afternoon. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go, take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the set. 17.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
2nd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's going to look downfield once again. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
And you know defensively, when you go up against an offense of this caliber, Mike, you're going to have to defend against those deep shots. That's a big part of what this offense is built upon. So that's a nice job attacking and defending downfield when they're able to force the incomplete pass.
Hey, Chad. 18, 5 in. Check. Hey. Dragon 60.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay.
On the jump.
Whoa, things are getting tougher. It's now 3rd and 50.
19, 18, go street. Buffalo 18.
He'll look to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the
So
play.
everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Once again, it's Gibbs. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop him for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
Loss of 1 brings up 3rd down and 11.
Ready, break. Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Cup 19. Go.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Finally, this defense has been searching for a big play after giving up 2 touchdowns on the previous 2 drives. They're going to need more of that. They have to find more impactful plays that end drives. and get the ball back to their offense.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Ravens stake themselves to a 17-0 lead. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
79 Broncos. Let's go. Cougar 19. 60 Maverick. 19 Lions.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Michael Carter. He gets free inside the 20. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Come on. Ready,
They'll run with Hampton. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
No gain on the play.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive and some points.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal.
Ready.
From the gun, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. And now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. This about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens open it up a bit further. They now lead 20-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. They'll look to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up third down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
79 Broncos.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. That is hot, and they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 74 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. Through the rain, the kick is good. And the Bears are able to edge a bit closer. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Cut 19. Cut 19.
To throw, it's Richardson. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Go.
They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
That's good for a 1st and 10.
We are through 1. It's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Liking 18. Liking 18. Fresno. 18. Pioneer. '60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Throwing is Richardson. Thrust, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready? 70 Lions. 70 Lions. Ready?
Now Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
But up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Third and 10.
Ready? Cook 19 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight.
On play action, Richardson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. On 4th down, it's hammer time. The Scottish hammer. Jamie Gillen on to kick. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15.
Ready, break. Come on. Set.
Yo, that one is complete. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He'll drop to throw. That's complete to his running back, Bashal Tootin. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. It is 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be 4th down. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the Bears first down. That was something else. Big pickup on 4th and long. And they get a new set of downs.
Ready?
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
For no gain. Ready. On the give, it's 2. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
A loss of yards. It's 4th down.
That is incomplete. Well, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Result of the play.
Okay, ready?
Is a turnover on down.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Ready up.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Get it.
Richardson. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. 3rd and long.
Here we go. Set. COVID-19. Go.
Here's Richardson. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Now fair catch, signal for, and made here at about the 43-yard line.
At their own 43-yard line.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Chicago. His 12th touchdown of the year. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
And after that last score, they want it back right away. A rare first half onside kick. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, a run. No, how about a reverse instead? And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
13-yard line.
Ready. Top row 18. Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70 Timberwolves.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll dump this out wide to Tootin.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here. Why?
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Quarterback's lucky on that one, Mike, that ball ended up just harmlessly falling to the ground. It was that initial pressure that got to him that forced the errant throw, and fortunately for this offense, that ball didn't end up going the other way.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. The Bears sending out their punt team, as he's standing right around his own goal line.
Ready, set. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let's go.
first down. It's Richardson. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Panther 11! Panther 11!
A second down throw for Richardson. Going for it all. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And a decent return there. He'll get this just shy of the 30.
Panther 60. Dragon 60.
Back to throw. Going up top. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
That one on target to Watson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is...
He works free, right side, and he will score! Facial shooting, touchdown Bears. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the Bears have taken the lead by a point here in the third. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready? Gravity lying.
Out of the shotgun, Richardson. He's got Likely over the middle. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Throwing on second down, Richardson. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Come on. 19 sight. 9.
From the gun, Richardson. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, you're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Ready?
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down.
Mustang 19. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
So I'm not sure if this is miscommunication or just bad execution, but either way, this is a ball that just needs to be completed. I mean, it's 4th down, money moment. You've got to be good in these critical situations, and when there's opportunities for plays to be made, you got to make them.
Hand off. It's 2. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the jump.
From the 23, here's 2nd down and 4.
18 Cardinals.
Another run here with 2. He's taken down just shy of the 10. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Chicago.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now this time they'll look to throw. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Lions. 18 Cardinal. 18 go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? They'll go. Shooting. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
Ready? Panther 79. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready?
Richardson to throw it here on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Get up. Bronco 80.
Here's Richardson. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19, 18 Pioneer.
On 4th down, Richardson. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
In the day and age in the NFL where teams are taking overly aggressive approaches, I think this decision even takes it to another level, Mike. I mean, to go for it inside your own 10, I love the aggressive nature. I'm just not sure how this is going to play out throughout the rest of the game.
And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
And he'll get about halfway there. It's a gain of 2, down to the 2.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal.
79 Broncos. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Mustang 19. 18 Cardinals.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
The offense staying put. 4th and goal from the 2.
Here we go. Set. Liking 18. Go.
They'll look to throw. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Touchdown, Chicago. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bears are going to open up the lead to 8. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. Nice game here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's a give to Gibbs on the zone read. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
1 yard gain. Brings up
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Cougar night.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And we run it down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
The RPO, that one is complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He's got his tight end likely downfield. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
79 Broncos. Buffalo 18. Lions. Warriors 70. 7 Pirates. Go.
Richardson operating from the pistol. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Down inside the 10. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
And he's going to be taken down, but there are flags down on the field. Looks like defense got a head start there. So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal.
Let's go.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Deontay Banks. Accelerating toward midfield. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown Bears.
You know, it always amazes me, Mike, that these guys have all this energy, that following a long return like that then they can get into these big, elaborate celebrations. But listen, I don't blame them. You're a defensive guy. You don't get the ball in your hands very often. When you score, man, you better make the most of it.
Here's the score. Bears 35, Ravens 20.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Oh, he puts another ball up for grabs, and this one's also intercepted. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick-6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick-6. But to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Come on.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
At the 30-yard line.
6.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And that one going to be closed down the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
Mustang 19.
Throwing, Richardson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is 4th down.
Panther 11. Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk Dragon 60. Go.
Looking to throw. Richardson. That's incomplete. Daring's call on fourth down does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Ready? Ready? Match. Ready?
On the ground, here's Chilton. Good blocking to the 15. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Here's a run. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Facial Chilton. Touchdown, Chicago. At his second touchdown of the game, numbers 11 and 12 on the season. The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Bears will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
On the jump. 18 Cardinal. Ready? Cowboy.
On first and 10, here's Richardson. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
They'll run with Gibbs. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
70 They'll
try it now with Gibbs. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
Reload. 6.
They'll run it here with 2. And he's going to have the 1st down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Come on, go.
On 1st down, they'll go back to Chilton. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And he will work his way to the 11-yard line. Good running and a 1st down.
A 7-yard gain. And the Bears
So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain